Let's get more on the markets now with Victoria Scholar, who joins us from London. She's a market analyst at IG Group. Good to have you back with us, Victoria. So it looks like there's a bit of a crisis within the opposition Labour Party. Tell us, what's brought this on, and have we seen any market reaction?
Well, I think the reason why we're seeing this happen is because these 7 defectors are essentially not too happy with Jeremy Corbyn's leadership, particularly when it comes to Brexit and also some allegations of anti-Semitism within the party. These 7 MPs have decided to form their own independent group, and it's the first rebellion of this size since Jeremy Corbyn came to power as the opposition leader in 2015. But the question really is, what's going to happen next? Are there going to be defectors from the Tories who join forces, and where will they go from there?
Yes, the markets, how are they reacting to that? I mean, we know they've been under pressure over the uncertainty around Brexit. Has that had an effect at all?
Well, I think that this story in particular isn't necessarily having a major impact on markets right now, but politically it is a very big story, and that could have wider implications both economically and for the markets later down the line. At the moment, we're seeing the pound trading a little bit higher, and that's because of weakness in the US dollar. There's real risk on sentiment in the market, so investors taking money away from the safe haven greenback and putting it into perhaps slightly riskier assets.
Now, equities in Asia seem to be a bit more than excited over the latest round of US-China trade talks that are about to get underway in Washington. What are investors hoping will come of that?
Well, essentially, we had those talks in Beijing last week, and we've got more talks in Washington coming up this week. As you mentioned, the market reaction in China extremely strong, up more than 3% for Chinese major averages, hitting 5-month highs, the best day since November. But basically, the two sides are coming together to try and work on this memorandum, which would effectively form the basis of a potential trade deal. There are certain things that are likely to be covered. The US wants protection for its intellectual property rights. There's also questions about how this trade deal is going to be enforced, and that will certainly be mentioned in there. Also, the US wants China to open up its markets so that the US and other economies can have access to the world's second largest economy in the way that Beijing has access to the US.
OK, Victoria Scholar, we'll have to leave it there, but thank you, as always, from London.